Jeff, Eric Davis, Airstream A to C. We're talking Airstream. Wanted to give you a quick shout out. First of all, I look forward to that trip you're making. I want to hear about Yosemite, Glacier, Yellowstone. You'll send me pictures. You'll send me pictures of your Vizsla. I forgot the Vizsla's name. I'll get it. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about, but let's talk about first of all brake control. The system that you would be placing in your Volvo is going to be this little deal right here. And then with that, that's a brake control that gets mounted directly to your dash. And with that, that hooks up and works with this adapter right here, which is a 7-point adapter. So that's where we start, with just the Volvo communicating with the Airstream. Let's talk Airstream quickly. This is all Lexan. This not only helps provide UV protection, but you've got some great concept. This will give you a great sun protection, but also works as an awning. Inside you've got all tempered glass. On the exterior here you have a membrane protection over your Airstream fully that comes from Alcoa, but then an additional membrane is placed on the front of the 22 to give you that full concept as far as quality. 12-volt deep cell battery. Your spare tire is underneath the mounting of your trailer. Two things happen there. No one knows where it is. They ain't taking your tire. The other thing is no UV rays can get to that tire, so that's going to keep the integrity of the tire really cool. And not only that, when it drops into place, it just lifts out of the rack for your use. But by the way, Airstream, 2-year warranty, 24/7 roadside assistance from an operation called CoachNet. What that means is wherever you go, you're protected. 2 years worth of that's being out in the national parks for 2 years prior to anything going on. Come on around. You got your dual 20s up front. That's going to also keep you off-grid, boondocking, whatever. If you're in those parks, you have a quick disconnect port for your LP. What that means is if you want to hook up that gas grill, you want to put a secondary propane source, you want to maybe do a, I don't know, a space heater. Point is, you have a quick disconnect, and that additional hose comes with. So you're all set to get off the planet. Come on around. Okay, Jeff, all the windows in an Airstream are all jalousie type. They all pivot out. What that means is all the air is going to be drawn in, and yet if you've got any water, these are not slide windows, so you don't have to worry about any issues with water. By the way, all of your, this is an outside, this is your water heater outside access, but look at it now because you only have to deal with it from inside. You're pushing a button, you're not going outside to light exterior pilots. Your water source. Your water source is a locking water source, so all your potable water, no one has access to your freshwater source. And that also, they position that tank directly in front of the axle, which means this puppy's going to ride better because you have that low silhouette. The axles, these are Dexter axles. They freeze, literally freeze rubber in nitrogen. It collapses. They invert an axle through the entire extension. What that means is they've been doing this same axle since the mid-60s. It's too expensive for other manufacturers to carry, but that axle is what allows Airstream to have this low silhouette. That's all about 70% of this vehicle's weight being below the floor deck. Jeff, if you're traveling, if you're in the mountains, if you're doing that thing, that is the way that this works. Now, access panels for your electric, for your refrigerator. Check this out, Jeff. You have an LED lamp indicator for your 30 amp service. What does that mean? If that lamp is not illuminated, that means that there's something wrong with your power source, not your Airstream. That's what I love about this opportunity here. Now, you've got TV and satellite hookup. You are wired for solar, so you obviously can access If you want to add solar down the road, that's something we'll talk about. Now check this out, Jeff. You have an outdoor shower. What does that mean? That's for the Vizsla. That's for you. That's for the grandkids, grandma, whatever. An outdoor shower that keeps you, and it's on the back side of the planet. So that, what does that mean? You don't have to worry about water on the back side of the planet here. Now, a couple of cool things about Airstream. This is your interior water. In other words, when you have water from an outside source coming in, what happens here is that this has an internal regulator. What that means is you don't have to have anything externally. This will limit your water pressure to 65.5, which is where you want to be. So you don't need any additional adaptation. Boom. Next thing you know, you have a black water flush. Picture this, Jeff. It's a umbrella that's spinning inside your black water tank. You know what it does? It cleans the system out, clean hands. But you also have a lighted sewer hose here with, you got the gray water and your black water. What that means is ease of use. Everything is at your fingertips. The system set up on the 22-foot Sport in Airstream gets no better than this, Jeff. Come on around. This is more about ego, Jeff. This is more about rolling down the road with the LED classic round lighting that you get from Airstream. The other Airstreamers recognize that. This is also the classic Bambi. People look for this, they look for this, and they look for that logo. What you're dealing with here is classic Americana. This is the reason you're looking at this. This is the reason you're rolling down the road with Airstream. Come on around. Once again, when we get inside, you'll see the light that pours into. Airstream is a manufacturer that says, let's bring the light in. We know how to manufacture the windows. Other manufacturers will not put those windows in. Now, you have access. This is actually insulated better than the actual trailer itself. You have interior lighting there. Zip-D awning. You have an aluminum cased awning that goes the entire length of this trailer. That's going to be the most important thing, Jeff, because I want you to spend your time out here, not in there. And we'll talk when you come down about maybe even doing a screen room, doubles your square footage. Also, the Vizsla then has inside-out access. Very cool. This is what Airstream is all about, though, Jeff. The manufacturing of, this is a fully welded screen door. And when you shut this door, that door is shut. Then you have the aluminum radius here, which is basically aircraft construction. That is what Airstream, to me, it takes Airstream 8 hours, Jeff, just to make that door. That really is, it's all the concept of quality and what this company is all about. Okay, man, come on in. Let's check out the Airstream. Okay, as you approach, as you walk in, you're going to, many things are going to catch your eye. But what I love about Airstream are some of the details. Your lighting is at your fingertips, so you're not struggling to find lights both outside and inside. They're at your fingertips. Also, coat hangers. It's a small point, but this is really where you start the process. You have storage on this side of the, so storage for. What I like to look at this is for shoes, certainly for stuff that you'll need on the outside, because once again, when you get into this thing, what you're going to end up doing, you're going to take your shoes off. It's an Airstream, for God's sake. As you walk into the platform, Jeff, obviously, you get a very light feel to the 22-foot Sport, but what you get is, what's immense is the bathroom. This is plenty of room to change your socks. You've got the porcelain toilet. You've got a lot of lighting. You've got a stand-up shower, stainless steel, and with vented fan. So the point to all of this is, Jeff, is you'll use this, and the thing is, in this platform, unlike the 16-foot, a dedicated toilet and a dedicated shower. Just wanted to point this out, Jeff. This is what's called CoachNet. This is your 24/7 roadside assistance. Also, this is a green product. You see our fantastic fan, which is going to draw tens of thousands of cubic foot of air, and you've got a pair of these in this unit. So this is a huge plus as far as moving air around. Then check this wardrobe out. When you're off the planet, that's going to give you plenty of opportunity. Okay, the galley setup in the 22 is massive. First of all, you've got your you're going to have a 22-inch HD LED TV, which gets 28 stations. You're not going to need a satellite dish because this thing pulls in amazing coverage. Don't worry about it, comes with. This is your set it and forget it thermostat, so that you set your furnace and it's going to handle as far as the temperature you set it at. You've got this state-of-the-art Dometic where you can actually separate the freezer space, turn it all into just refrigerator. The great thing about this is it's a three-way system. Works on electric power, works on LP power, or battery power. These are all, you got the dual Dometic cooktop along with the marine style deep well stainless steel, and look at all of that space it gives you. Actually, when it comes down to space in the galley of the 22, it exceeds many of the other travel trailers. You have a convection microwave, and you have certainly enough pantry storage to keep you off the planet for quite some time. Jeff, as we go mid-deck in the 22, you're going to notice all the light that pours in here, whether it be from skylights, whether it be from your radius windows, or from the panoramic. But this actually is my favorite. The dinette setup in the 22 is such that, yes, it is a dual sleeper, but what I love about it is the gas cylinder mechanism, which is used for the dinette. So what this does is, if I'm a computer guy, this is going to give me access. I can watch my TV here. I got people, and the point is, someone's getting in, getting out, and when this turns into position, and then obviously, since it is on a gas cylinder, it drops into place so that we can outfit it for the dual sleeper. Great design from a great company. Jeff, as we move into the master, obviously what we can do is close off from the rest of the deck, which is way cool. You have the dual, you've got a double here. Notice the window wraps. We got window, you've got the panoramic window, and we've got the side window. And those are all jalousie, which lets all that wonderful air in. And the other thing is you've got storage. Storage space galore, both under mount and over mount. So the bottom line in the 22, we've got some room here. We've got some luxury here, Jeff. Can't wait to see you. Jeff, really enjoyed the conversation. 22-foot Sport. I've got a couple of them on the platform here. Basically identical. I love the look of the 22, and I love the function of the 22. Let's come on in. We'll talk about this. We'll get to look at a bunch of Airstreams and figure out our concept. Once again, Eric Davis, area code 614-279-8880, or you can reach me via email, eric@hadesy.com. Bottom line is, enjoy the journey, Jeff, and hey, let's go camping.